guys, this is Tarot with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today I wanted to pop in, I don't know, I was kind of called to make this kind of unusual video. um, the video is kind of, I guess I'm connecting with a spirit, and I just kind of felt like the spirit is not somebody I know, so I believe it's somebody who's watching. And so I'm sorry if this sounds kind of weird and disjointed because I haven't made this type of video before. Usually when I practice my mediumship skills, it's like people I'm around or people that come to me and, we're talking and we're jibber jabbering. But today I was at a professional development, so I had a substitute at work, and normally I don't talk about anything like woo-woo, at work because, I teach at a school, and, there's a time and place for, your spiritual beliefs and things like that. And of course, that's not in education because we have a separation of church and state and things like that. So normally I don't talk to my colleagues about like, hey, like I see dead people, I see energies, and and things like that. And I sling tarot cards. So that's usually not what I talk about with them. So I'm at this professional development, and one of the teachers that I used to work with her, but now she works at a different school. So it was like a mixture of people that I have worked with, like at all the various different schools. That's Wally in the background, by the way. He doesn't like that I'm out here without him. And so we're like jibber jabbering, and one of my buddies, who's now a VP, but he was also kind of heading our little workshop that we're doing, this like flash of light occurred next to him while he was giving his presentation, and I was like, what? And then I started seeing like soccer balls, and I just knew that there was a male energy, but I couldn't see like any features, like I couldn't see like the person, but I just knew there was a male energy near him, and I kept seeing these like falling feathers. So I'm thinking that this is like either an angel or somebody that he knew that's up in heaven. And I'm like, so I kind of kept it to myself because like you don't want to tell like your teacher colleagues, yeah, like I see a ghost next to you. so so for whatever reason, I tell my buddy, who's like I'm like kind of paired with, and she's like, really? And she was like all into it. So I was like, okay, because no, I was like, I don't even know why I told her, like, because that's something that I don't tell people unless I feel them out, like, that I know that it's like okay to talk about, those things, because it's something that I keep close to me so that, I don't get made like fun of. But it seems like lately I've been caring less. Not that I'm gonna like start telling, things to my students or anything, because that's like not appropriate. But we're outside of school, and, and so it was just like, and so I'm like whispering it to her, and she's like, really? She's all, and then I said, and the closer he comes to me, I was like I get a better sense of what that person is. She's like, I'll raise my hand and I'll get him to come over here. And so, so it was so strange, talking to a colleague about, my woo-woo stuff, and then a couple of the girls that I do work with at the school, and they're really young. They're like second and third year teachers, and they kind of look over because they're kind of like hearing our conversation. We're like, oh, we have these conversations, like, I mean, we're doing our curriculum work right now, and we're talking about ghosts and haunted houses. I mean, don't mind us. And they're like, okay, but it's like I didn't care. I don't know. I'm not like trying to torch my career or anything like that. I mean, it's not like I was like telling everybody in the room, but it was weird because all of a sudden I just kind of felt so open. I like to start telling people, but obviously if I was within my school walls, I'm not going to start telling people during a school day. I'm not going to start telling students, because again, that's, there's a time and place for all of that, and at work is not that time. Then I get home, and I keep getting this nagging feeling, like, because I was like, oh, because I try to make a new type of video every day, and I get this nagging feeling. It's like, okay, you're gonna have to tap in. You're gonna have to make a video about your mediumship. You're gonna have to make a video about mediumship. And I'm like, No, because that I'm like I'm not sure who's gonna watch my videos, and if it's like really vague and general, then like, there could be like 10 people that think I'm talking about their person, so it would have to be really specific. And I just keep getting this tap of like, no, 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 like you have to make this video. So I'm like, okay. And for some reason, I felt like I had to bring my stone with me in order to connect. And this is a piece of serpentine that I have, and I like it because it's kind of shaped like a little heart. And so I'm like, okay. And so I just came out from the gym. So yeah, here we go with this video. I'm just gonna tune in. I mean, I don't know. We'll see, if you guys like this type of video or not, but I don't know. Whatever the outcome is, I just feel like I have to make it. We'll just say that. Okay. So what I do is I try and ground my energy. I start tapping into any energies around me. I start trying to like open up all my various clairs. Like, am I starting to hear anything? Do I see anything in my mind's eye? Am I physically seeing anything in my surroundings? Any thoughts that are just like coming to my brain, feeling on my skin, things like that. So that's what I'm tapping into, if you guys are wondering what I'm doing. Sorry, okay, another thing, and usually this is never caught on camera, so this is strange. I get really dizzy when there's like large energies around me, so I'm like, whoo. Okay, so I'm just gonna put my arm behind me, kind of steady myself, and yeah, here we go. Okay, so the reason I think I was getting dizzy is because there's a lot of energy trying to talk at once. But I'm letting them know that I'm making a YouTube video, and that I can't give a message to every single person that's ever going to watch this video, because there could be somebody who watches this like 5 years from now, and I can't put that on one video. So I need one voice. Okay, the name that kind of came out to me just so far is Carla. I can't quite get this person's face, but she had like this little white dog, kind of like not a Scotty dog. Those kind of dogs that they're white, they kind of have long fur, and they got like, I don't know if they dock their ears, but they've got kind of like the pointed ears. And I just hear her going like, oh no, no, no. Like, like the dog's running off. Okay, so this woman has like, she kind of has like a swoop to her hair. I'm not quite sure her era yet. But she has like I think her hair is dyed. Like it's a dyed maroon, reddish maroon hair color. How I'm seeing her is maybe in her 30s, almost 40s. She has like plaid pedal pushers on. If you know what pedal pushers are like the pants that come down like just past your knees, but they're like not full pants. Like they were popular in like the 60s and the 90s. She seems like well, she's like eating popcorn, and she's like curled up on a couch and she's laughing. She's like, tell him I said hi. And she's like kind of laughing, and I'm like, who's him? But yeah, she has like this little dog. I mean, she seems like she's a really funny, nice person, but maybe kind of like just around the people that she knows. Like, I'm kind of getting that she's kind of shy and reserved, and kind of like puts her arms in front of her because I think she's got a little bit of like body image issues. And she's like, you could talk to them through the video. I'm like, yeah. Okay, so I'm asking her like, what's the reason of you coming forward? Like, do you have a message for somebody who's watching this video? Like, anything. Because we're losing daylight, sister. So she's like eating her popcorn. She's like, oh, okay. She's like, so this was a long time ago, but she goes, he'll know when he sees this video. She's like, you look at me like I'm the laughing person, but she goes, he was always considered the joker, not me. And getting that maybe diabetes could have been an issue. She's like, don't remember me that way, remember me this way. You know, her curled up on the couch eating her popcorn, kind of giggling, wearing these like pedal pusher plaid pants. I'm thinking she might have been Hispanic, but she might have been mixed. And then she said, he put tulips on my grave. Every Easter he puts tulips on my grave. Okay, so I'm gonna close off her energy now. I say thank you. Okay. Okay, so this has been a very different video than I'm used to making. So I was called to make it. I mean, I don't know if anybody is resonating with what I'm putting out here right now, but I just felt like I had to make it. So if, you know, I mean, whatever. If you guys like it, let me know if you want me to do more of this, or if you're totally confused and you don't know what I'm doing right now, because I'm a little confused. So yeah, okay, well, thank you guys for watching this very interesting video, and yeah, I guess I'll catch you guys later. All right, thank you so much for watching, and if this really does resonate with somebody out there, like you really know what I'm talking about and who this person is, let me know for confirmation so I don't think I'm like a crazy head or something. Yeah, you know, let's have a chit chat, or if you guys have any comments about this video or anything like that, let's have a little chit chat. So yeah, that's it, my spiritual homies. It's getting dark, so I guess I will peace on out. So peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.